so it's more of a big atmosphere. You can see what it's like here. Um, yeah, really interesting. And when you're riding a Land Cruiser, you feel very safe because it's a strong and tough vehicle. Also, according to Montfort, Toyota, of course, is the top brand here, especially for safari vehicles. They say, some of the Europeans use a Land Rover, but for most part, they use the Toyota Land Cruiser, like what we have here, you know, everything here. So, and so all the guides, our guide drives, of course, very safely, and we're having a great time here. But I'm just shooting some scenes as we go back, before we go back to Nairobi, where we will meet Yamada-san of Only One Travel and have lunch and then off to the airport. We have a long flight. It's if you put everything together, including waiting time, it's about 24 hours. It's 6 hours, 5 to 6 hours to Doha, and from Doha it's another 12-hour flight home. So really, it's pretty long. But anyway, and so very different. Very different from Asia. Very different from Japan, of course, and the United States. You can see someone bathroom break there. Anyway, not much else going on. I'm gonna spin this around once and just say, it's when you're out on the safari in the savannah, and there's no sound, and it's pitch black, and you got a like a nice bonfire going, or you're there to see the sunrise or the sunset. We saw many sunrises and many sunsets. It's really private, but it's like you feel a connection to the greater universe, or to God, or to something that's much bigger than you are, and you realize what a small little piece of sand you are in the great beach of life. And when you're out there, you can only hear some animal sounds, some hippopotamuses maybe eating grass somewhere down around a few hundred meters away, or birds. But it's that part, not only the animals, just the location. And Miko had always told me that when she came the last time, it's kind of a power spot, that she felt like when she went back to Japan, her masseuse told her that her body was very flexible and very like she hadn't any stress, and she attributes it to being in Kenya, because it's not easy riding in a Land Cruiser, traveling maybe several hours. Like yesterday we rode probably 7 hours to get from one location to the other, and through the parks and things also. But so Kenya is something special. I can't really describe it. Love the people have great smiles. Now for English speakers, it's amazing because they all speak English. Mostly everyone speaks English. This was a English colony until 1963, I think it was. They took over like right before during the war, and then to 1963. So everyone speaks English, so it's easy to get around if you're an English speaker. Everybody has English names, so it's easy to remember. So it's really different, very different from Asia. I'm planning to head to Thailand soon, but very different, and the way of life and just everything. I can't really describe it right now, but it's so different from Asia, like compared to Thailand or Vietnam. But I've only been to South Africa and to here in Kenya before, but I'm sure there's Tanzania, and there's Uganda and Rwanda. It must be a fascinating. Maybe not the easiest to travel if you're an independent traveler, but if you're on a tour like this, it's very doable. It's just, again, remember, it's a little more costly, and you're going to be riding a lot, so as long as you can understand that. Okay, so anyway, just wanted to fill you in on that and say thank you again for tuning in if you are, and heading back to Japan. またよろしくお願いします。